Hello traders, welcome back to my channel. It's me here again, Professor Pips. If you are coming on this channel for the very first time, like this is your first time of seeing this face, this is Professor Pips YouTube channel, and on this segment of my YouTube is where I come here to share with you my trading analysis, trading opportunities that I'm looking forward to take in the weeks to come. So if you like this sort of content, you can press the subscribe button, like this video, and also comment below. And if you are an existing subscriber coming to this channel, I really appreciate you for checking back. You are always right in my heart. Thank you very much. But if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, make sure you click that subscribe button right now and ensure to turn on post notification, because when you do so, whenever I post a new content like this, you will always get notified. So today's episode, I'll be walking you through some couple of pair that I'm seeing trading opportunities on, and I would like to share them with you. So that is why you are seeing me now on your screen. So I will also be leaving a link to my Telegram channel. If you are not in this Telegram channel, you can join my Telegram channel. It's absolutely free. I drop signal there. Most of these trading opportunities, once they ripe so much, when they are ripe enough for entry, I place a call on this Telegram channel whereby we take these trades together. So if you are willing to join the Telegram channel, click on, you find the link in the description of this video. And if you are yet to subscribe as well, make sure you subscribe to this channel and like this video. So without no much talk, let's just get straight into our screen and let's see what I have for you. Let's go. Yeah, so guys, as you can see my screen, I have with me this is the trading chart for gold XAU USD, and this is the first asset that I will be sharing with you. So now you know how I normally do it here. We always try to do what we call top-down analysis. We want to know what is happening from the higher time frame perspective before we actually scale lower to a lower time frame where we pick our entry from. So XAUSD, which is gold, on the monthly time frame, we can see what is happening here on the monthly time frame. We can see that this pair has been rejecting so hard. This pair has been rejecting from here. We can see that massive rejections on those candles. Sorry. Okay, we can see rejection from these candles, and okay, so we can see rejection from these candles. Let me zoom a bit. So we can see massive weak rejection. It means that this market pushed higher to this point, and then we have sellers stepping in to push it back below, and same thing happens for the following months, and now again the same thing is also occurring. So what this is telling us is that though gold might have been on a bullish trend since, gold might have been on a bullish trend, but currently at this junction, we sellers are starting to get into the market. That is why we are seeing this weak rejection, and not just on the lower time frame. This is happening on the monthly time frame. So this should sink into our head that sellers are already getting in this market. These key levels that I have here, you will see them scale lower to that time frame. To do this mark key levels on the higher time, and when I spot medium trades, I draw them time well. But this, I think, on the weekly time frame, down to the weekly time frame to see. Now on the weekly time frame, what we can see from here, that we can see gold creating a double top pattern. We have this first push to the upside, we have this rejection. This rejection, that's we can see on the monthly time frame, and then we had a push again. Now like we are dropping. So back to this net, which phase to break. And adding being we clear this in this way, of course, will have been smoothly, it will have been dropping like this. But of course, that doesn't. So we need to trade what we see currently on our screen. So now here we have this double top. After the top, then price is trying to flag. Actually want to drop. That is what I'm seeing at the moment. So zoom in. If I should zoom in on this chart here, so let's get to daily for further analysis. So now on the daily time frame, have this stop being rejected, just as we have it on the monthly time frame. We have this stop being rejected and price has been dropping with series of lower lows, lower high, lower lows and lower, but here we fail to create a new lower low to the side. We fail to create a new lower low to the downside. So what we need to pay attention to is this point here. So we have price currently moving in this channel. Let me zoom in. So we have price moving around from this channel. Price is moving from this channel. We can see drop, push, drop, push, drop. So more like we're having a push, then we need to drop again. So my bias on gold is for a sell because that is what I can see. That is what I can see at the moment. I'm seeing a sell setup. So we have this huge channel, and inside this channel we also have a medium term channel, that is a short term channel to the upside, because for every push we always have an exhaustion. For every push we always have an exhaustion, and this whole exhaustions on the lower time frame is actually a trend on its own. It's actually a trend on its own. So you might want to ensure that you take note of that. So if you scale over to 4-hour time frame for further analysis, we will see that this is the short term channel that we create on the lower time frame. You can see price also create series of higher highs and higher lows, but finally what happened here is that this point got broken, this channel got broken, and once it got broken, what we need to see is for price to retest this channel back before continuing to drop. Since what we can see from the monthly time frame down to weekly up to this very point is a sell, so we only want to be taking selling opportunities. So for gold, we can see price has already retested this broken channel, and we also have a resistance right here. We have a resistance right here that price is currently reacting to. You can see multiple reaction on this zone. You can see multiple reaction. We have multiple reaction on this one, and currently here we have this to push price further down to the downside. So that is what I'm anticipating on gold. So currently we are already at our PO high. PO high actually means point of interest, because this is our zone and price has already tapped into it. We see price pushing up a bit. Let me zoom in. We see price pushing up a bit, probably to clear out some buyers in the market, and then we see price dropping. So on the 1-hour time frame, let's see what is currently happening here. So on the 1-hour time frame, this is what we can see. So before actually taking this trade, I will like to see gold to push back up a bit to create some sort of a medium term head and shoulder. You can consider this as the left, the head, and probably to come and pull in the right shoulder for this market to drop further to the downside. So this is what I'll be anticipating on gold. So if you want to know when I'll be getting on this trade, ensure to click the Telegram link in the description of this video, so you join the channel and you see when I'm placing this trade. Win or loss, we take it together. So let's go to our next pair. Our next pair that I will share with you is GBP I'm seeing a very nice opportunity on GBP. Sorry, network. Okay, let me clear this. Okay, let's start from the monthly time frame as well to have an understanding of what this market is trying to do. That is the essence of going to the higher time frame. You want to know where the direction is flowing to. Are we flowing north or are we heading south? So you want to know where we are actually heading. So scaling from monthly time frame, we can see that GBHF has been on a long downtrend. It has been on a long downtrend from what we can see here. Price has been dropping, but then we find a support right here where we have some sort of double bottom here. Price pushes back up and then we are fighting with this resistance, which of course look very obvious that the market is rejecting from that zone. It looks very obvious that the market is rejecting from that zone. We can see price create a doji and now we have a bearish we have a bearish candle. Of course, if you understand your candlestick pattern, this is looking more like an evening star candlestick, which is a the trade idea behind this kind of candlestick is that the market is about to change direction to the downside. Okay, and this is happening on the monthly time frame. Additional we are having here is resistance right here. We are having this resistance, this support that turned to resistance. We got broken here and then we are looking like we want to retest for further push to the downside. So now, having understanding the flow of this market, where we are heading to on the monthly time frame, we can see that of course price look like we are heading downward. So we now want to scale lower to see how we can take opportunity on this trade. So we scale lower to weekly time frame for further analysis, and then what we can see right here, the rejection we see here on the monthly time frame. So now we are having a candlestick pattern here. We are having a tweezer, and a tweezer is it's an indication that sellers are already stepping into this market. So we have this minor support level. Let me zoom in. So we have this minor support level because if you look at this pattern very closely, look like a W pattern. So we mark this point as our neckline and then we see price push up. Now we are coming down. So let's scale more to the daily time frame to actually see what I'm seeing. So now on the daily time frame, what I can spot from here is that I can spot a chart of what's a head and shoulder pattern. A head and shoulder pattern, and we already cleared this neckline. This is the neckline zone. We already cleared this neckline, and then price is for a new lower high for us to push further to the downside. So now this look very clean, and it's not just happening on a lower time frame. And another thing that you need to know is that any chart pattern that you spot higher time frame perspective has a chance of probability of playing out. You get it, have a higher chance of probability of it playing out. So what I can see is that price it's a low, lower high, low. So we need to push further to the downside to create a low. So for us, a point of reversal is to use our Fibonacci tools, picking from the recent swings high to recent swing low, and we can see an additional confluences that price is currently rejecting from our golden zone, which is 0.618 Fibonacci level. So if we scale over to 4-hour time, see what the candles are there. So now we can start seeing that sellers are already trying to push in, and this is looking like we are having another additional chart pattern. Of course, it's not fully formed yet, but it's looking like it, like we are having additional double top right here. We have this top, you see we have first push to this 618, we drop, and then we're having a push again. So what we can see next is that we have this bearish engulfing candle, which signifies that sellers are stepping in into this market, we want to see further push to the downside up to this Fibonacci extension zone. So I'm projecting GPHF down to 1.11516. So that is my overall projections on GBPCHF. Already I'm short on this trade. I already call out this trade in the Telegram channel on Friday night, because I see this as a swing setup, and GPHF is kind of pair that moves very slow. It's not as volatile as others, so you might want to take your time. So just place the trade, set your stop loss, and then your take profit. I already call out this trade in the Telegram channel. Just ensure to click the link in the subscription video, link in the description video rather, to join this Telegram channel. We already have an engulfing candle from the 4-hour time frame. Even if you scale lower to the 1-hour time frame, we can see what the candles are already looking like. So I'm already short on this market from this point, and my stop loss is above here, and then I'm targeting my first level. I'm target once we clear this zone here, once we clear this small zone of 24 pips, which it's very obvious that it's most likely to get broken. This is the first zone that we'll be taking our profit, which is 140 pips, and then our overall target is 200 pips to the future. So this trade is a potential trade of 1:5 risk to reward. Of course, it might take a while before it plays out, because this pair is very slow. I won't like to be very slow. It might even take a whole week before we get this 200 pips, but I'll be holding this trade. So the next trade I will share with you quickly, I think this video is getting much longer. Let me share with you my network is doing somehow. So I have yeah, AUDCHF. Okay, so on AUDCHF, let's also start that. I'll be running that very quickly because I don't want this video to be much lengthy. So this is the last pair I'll be sharing with you. The like of GBP USD and Euro USD are still kind of fluctuating, so that's why I don't want to share that with you. So let's take a look at AUD USD very quickly. So AUD USD on monthly time frame is pointing down. We have this support zone that we were unable to break, looking like price wants to push higher. So here now we need to scale lower to see what the candles are doing. We can see a bearish trend, but currently we are at a support. So let's scale lower to the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, I can also see some medium term zone, which is this resistance. We have this support and this inner resistance as well. So we scale over to the daily time frame. Now if you scale over to the daily time frame, I can see a trend line from this point. Okay, I can see a trend line like this. But then another thing that I'm currently considering is that from where price is currently at, looking like we want to have a chart pattern of head and shoulder. A chart pattern of head and shoulder. Of course, we can see from monthly time frame that this support zone is looking like it wants to push this market further to the upside, right? Look like we are pushing this market to the upside. But before we actually get to this, price will always move in waves, so we might want to take a little bit of opportunity on the waves. So what we need to see now is that, of course, if we should follow structure of my network sucks. What the fuck? Network. So if we understand our structure, we have a we have a push and exhaustion, we have a push, exhaustion, and of course we are anticipating another push to this orange bar right here. So that is what I'm anticipating. Of course, I'm anticipating a buy on this trade, anticipating a buy on this trade. But while scaling lower, I'm seeing a current zone that's likely to push price down a bit, which is this zone right here, which is this zone, and it's looking like price wants to create some sort of chart pattern. If fully formed, we might see AD chef on a medium term to drop lower, on a medium term to drop lower. If it's fully formed, we might see AUD chef to drop lower on a medium term, because the overall that I'm currently seeing is still a long. If this chart patterns hold, we might short AUD chef on a short term basis. So if you scale to the 4-hour time frame, this network is very poor. So if we scale to the lower time frame, we can see the chart pattern. We have the left shoulder, the head, and looking like we are already having the right shoulder. You can see rejection currently from this zone. So rejection from this zone here, rejection from this zone, if we see a bearish presence, probably like an engulfing candle, a bearish engulfing candle, we might take opportunity of shorting this trade on a short term basis. We will be very quick to take our profits. We might look for probably 50 to 60 pips trades run here. But if this does not hold, if you did not have any bearish presence, then we want price to actually clear this zone to the upside, retest, and then we'll be looking for push to the further upside. So this is what I'm seeing on AUD CHF. But if we do have a bearish presence, we might see this market collapse a bit. We might see this market collapse a bit, probably to this trend line, before we have that pushed. If this chart pattern fails to hold, then we see it moving up from here, retest, and then we'll be pushing to the upside. So this is just a few pairs that I would like to share with you. This is a few pairs I would like to share with you. If you really enjoy this content, which I know you must have, make sure to like this video, comment, and if you are yet to subscribe, please ensure to do that, because as you are doing that, we are both doing ourselves favors. You are helping me and I'm helping you as well. And when you do subscribe, ensure to turn on the post notification, so you always want to get notified whenever I drop content like this. So I will see you on the next one. Peace out.